Hello, Bard Rock Cafe listeners. I'm Baragon Doubletail,
the God of Time.
Apparently, our marketing contract extended beyond the end of the universe and is binding even to gods, so I'm here to tell you about our sponsors. Bard Rock Cafe is sponsored by Dragon Master Games, a local game store with an online storefront where you can get your TTRPG products, TCGs, and collectibles. Support the show and help out a small local business by picking up those trading cards you need, some new dice, or a TTRPG sourcebook. You can also support the show and the entire network directly on Patreon or Ko-fi as a Bard Rock Booster. Boosters get an assortment of awards, including access to bonus content, a booster-only section on the network Discord server, booster-exclusive community game nights, and roles on our booster bonus table. That's right, you can finally get in on the wild magic chaos yourself by becoming a booster. Links to all that and more can be found in the show notes. Anyway, I've got important God stuff to do, so I'll let you get on with the show.
Hello, and welcome back to Bard Rock Cafe Campaign 2, Brave New World. I'm Paul, the Master of Ceremonies for our campaign. As always, I'm joined by the miraculously mousy musketeers of Bard Rock Cafe. Let's go around the table, in Discord order, in case you forgot, and introduce yourselves, your characters, pronouns for both, and this week's fun facts about your characters.
Hello all, I am Alana, I am playing Shrike. Both of our pronouns are she, her. And my fun fact for Shrike for this week is that she picked up the spear as her weapon of choice after reading about a book character and wanting to emulate that character.
Nice.
The urge to ask who that character is. But that would be like you get a second bonus fact. I gotta see Alana's like, see, now I can come up with that for the next fact, yeah!
Did you, come up with a secret book, or is it, an existing book that you're, thinking of?
It's an existing book that
Oh,
Alana
like
very,
real
very much likes, and people in the know should clue in based on names.
Okay.
I figured she picked up the spear because she wanted something to shake.
Not even going to dignify that with a
That was a
response.
Shakespeare joke, everyone. It was very
I
bad.
know.
I don't know, we'll just have to shake it off now.
That was a Marlowe blow.
Alright, I'll go next. Hi everybody, I'm Khadija. I'm going to be playing Kahani Crescenda the Bard. Both of our pronouns are she, they. And my fun fact is that Kahani once wrote a 36-stanza poem plus a 12-line conclusion in honor of her patron's second youngest godson, and recited it at his birthday with full use of props, music, costume changes, horns, birds, and scenery.
I love it, and this reminds me of one time where I wrote a 70-page character sheet for an online role-playing forum.
Oh my god!
Because somebody dared me to write longer than their 20-page character sheet, and I said, hold my beer.
Oh my god.
I submitted as my sample role-playing post a 26-page short story.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
'Cause I will do anything too extreme out of spite if asked to do so.
Spite's how most of my films get made.
Hey everybody, it's Tyler. I play Arkansas McGraw, both he, him, and his weird fact of the week is he can't read. Oh no, that's not it. I can't. Paul said I couldn't do that one again. He plays a mean washboard as an instrument.
Sick. Hey!
Yeah, the old washboard.
Does he play like his abs? Is that what's going on?
I get the impression Arkansas actually has just the slightest inklings of a beer belly.
Yeah. He only gets
Yeah,
one scratch up here in the diaphragm.
He plays his washboard.
It's not even an ab,
singular.
it's a scar.
Yeah. Right, it's like as it hits his belly.
That just becomes the bass drum.
Yeah. That's great.
No, you see, we try explaining the bass drum to him, and he keeps trying to play a fish. No, that's a bass drum.
Gotta speak his language, right?
Hi, everybody. My name is Ursa, and I am playing Ursula Yinks. My fun fact for this week is related to what happened last time. And that is, in case you forgot, I turned into a big bear. It's kind of dark under the tunnels. You might not have noticed it, but anyone with a keen eye would have seen that she does not turn into quite a normal bear. In fact, her front paws seem to be less paws and more talony, kind of reminding you almost of a bird of prey, which is a little bit weird, but we live in a weird world with weird animals that we'll get to at some point, I'm sure.
We'll definitely get to it. And then, so you guys got the bonus fact about me, about how I will write unnecessarily long prose about my character out of spite, but the fact I had prepared, though. As we discussed briefly last session, the wild magic baked into this world's weave has led to events in nature being far more random than they otherwise might be. The moon cycles fluctuate frequently as gravity and orbits don't work the same way they do in the real world. Seasons and weather can abruptly change, almost like you live in upstate New York. Animals behave erratically, and the world is chock full of magical natural wonders. We'll get into some of those wonders later as we explore that world, but right now we haven't made it out of the city walls.
Also, the moon seems like it's operated by a random number generator instead of a normal cycle.
Well, you see, if you observe the orbit of the moon around the planet, it's actually doing this weird Mobius strip thing that also rotates on a second axis. So that's why it doesn't seem to have the correct thing at any given time.
It was all Greek to me.
Last time, you successfully entered the catacombs connecting to the city sewers, where you encountered Ratrick Swayze, the Rat King, and were able to prove yourselves worthy allies to he and his rat pack, even going so far as knighting 3 of his rat warriors to become the 3 Ratketeers. Oh, you also learned Ursula is a bear/owl lycanthrope hybrid. Definitely not a word for that we can use. You eventually emerged from the sewers into the royal safe house, which turned out to be the Bard Rock Cafe. As you were rummaging through the kitchen for food and drink, you heard a commotion followed by Rose screaming, "Get the fuck out of here!" And that is where we our tale. So as you hear this commotion, what do you do?
I put a note down that Ursula was injured. Is that real?
Yeah, she's still got the arrow wound. No, the arrow wound to her back did clear when she returned to bear and reverted back. But
Okay.
She's still high as balls.
Oh, high as balls. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah, you all got a whiff of the pipe weed. She ate it all, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to heal somebody.
Bear no super smart.
I mean, I will let you, if you want to, flavorfully heal her at being incredibly fucking high with your healing ability, even though it's not a real condition.
Nah, it's better to save it for, you know what I'm saying. We might get in a fight or something.
That's true. There is a commotion that sounds fight adjacent to the other room.
Can I listen at the door?
Oh, sure. I forgot my rule book. One moment. I'm just going to get it so I can remember the rules to this game. I
should open that.
Anyway, you're rolling the investigating one, which I think is examine.
Examine through listening, and that would be what.
That's a great question for when I find the page with the moves in it.
I'm also having trouble finding the page with that flip.
Examine is roll plus wisdom.
Wisdom.
There you go, wisdom.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's gonna be +1. Okay, it's an 11.
And with an 11, you hear a couple things. You hear a visceral growling noise that definitely doesn't sound like a cat, a dog, or roll. And what can only be described as something reminiscent of a wood chipper as someone's being lacerated in the other room. You hear several squelching noises as someone sounds like they're drowning. And you also hear a kabong as someone apparently is being bashed in the head with a guitar. And you hear a lot of people scrambling for their lives.
Okay. We have to go in there and help. There's something going on in there, guys. It's serious. I'm not. That's not Connie's voice at all. I'm speaking as myself. That's absolutely horrible.
she's
And I
in a
would like
panic.
to say that again.
do it again, it's
I would
fine.
like to say that all over again. Oh my god. Guys, it sounds like quite a ruckus in there. We can't leave them like that. Come on.
I think there's bacon in the bake.
Bacon?
Oh Lord, we can eat later. Come on, this is a fight back there. I heard all kinds of things there. Horrible things, hellish things, really.
We just finished fighting. We took care of that crocodile alligator thingy.
Well, we can't get out of here until we take care of it anyway.
Okay.
Very well.
Arkansas, come on, where's the deputy sheriff now?
That's right. I forgot about the deputy. We should get in there and bust a move. Yeehaw!
I feel like you
No.
saying that just snaps Shrike completely sober. Just like, no!
Well, the good news here is because Arkansas is a deputy, he does not have to worry about being shot at any point in this campaign.
Don't shoot
Just
the
the
deputy.
sheriff.
Oh.
He says that with a straight face. You know, no change. No change.
Yeah, sometimes deadpan is the best way to deliver a cringy pun.
Just side eye the whole
Yeah,
group.
because you're killing everyone in the group.
Alright, so you all like weapons drawn, storm in, some of you half-heartedly to this other side of the bar in the tavern where this promotion is happening, and you see Roll, Inky, and Muck have this situation pretty much in hand. They routed the assassins. This place is completely in disarray. Tables and chairs knocked all over. Most of the decorations torn off the walls. 2 assassins are dead. One in a pile of shreds that look like they ran through a wood chipper next to Inky, who's just going boof, boof. But wag his tail, covered in innards, but not clear how this dog turned that body into that. And Muck is just sitting next to this assassin who seems to have drowned in a puddle of purple goo. And Roll was holding a broken guitar. He's like, I like that guitar. I'm gonna miss that guitar.
I'm not hungry anymore.
I could eat.
I suppose I was wrong about who the victims were.
Yeah.
It
And
can
Roll like
happen.
leans out the door and goes, and there's more where that came from, you assholes. Don't come back.
So, about that bacon, right?
Yeah, what the boss said. You hear the squeaky little voice from outside, and a floating little red creature, similar to a fairy or pixie, floats in. But they're like red and white and orange, and there's like this whips of flames like around their wings and hair, and their little smoke trail. Sprit, I told you to get out of here. You're firing me? No, Sprit, you don't work here. Well, you can't fire me. I have a contract. That contract was Epi, not me. I just inherited it as part of the estate. I've been trying to get you free for 500 years. You can't just toss me out in the streets. I have rights. You're going to hear from my attorney. You get the impression that if you don't interject, they are going to keep going like this for the next hour.
Ah, fire.
Oh, you guys. Hi, so you're the queen. That's great. Glad to see you got her out all right. Do you guys need to like lay low? I can open up the royal like emergency suite. Very secure.
It sounds like you need some help. You know, they used to call me Arkansas Deputy Esquire.
They did not.
I am very certain, without rolling any sort of check, because the Master Simmons didn't roll a check, that you do not have a legal degree and therefore cannot legally use the term Esquire.
Is there a certification in this town?
If you want to spend the next, if you want to go get a 4-year degree and then another 3-year degree, so if you dedicate 7 years of your life, you can become a lawyer. Would you like that to be this character's side project for the campaign?
No.
Alternatively-
You see, he doesn't have a law degree. He went online and got a squire degree, so he's an e-squire. He's
Oh!
Yes!
See, I was gonna just say he's mispronouncing Esquiral.
That's what I meant.
Isn't
An
squirrel.
E-Squire.
Ursa, you may have an inspiration for that wonderful pun.
That was awesome.
Yeah, do you guys want the secure royal suite, or like those guys aren't coming back? Look what my dog did to them.
Her Highness needs rest.
Yes. So, like, 1 second. He goes to like one of the only paintings that hasn't been dislodged from the wall. He like slides it to the like it's like on like sliders, which is weird for a painting. And there's like a rune. He presses his palm on it, and a like big purple portal opens. And then it's like there's just a lavish 5-star resort, like celebrity style royal suite with like 10 bedrooms, a fully stocked kitchen, a living room, the works. It's basically like a mansion inside of his this random wall. Like, here you go.
Your Highness, please rest.
Yes, I'll go rest. Please come with me.
Let me test the portal.
Okay, go ahead and test the portal.
Arkansas jumps in and jumps back out. See, it's all good.
Bold of you
Sure.
to assume that you can jump back out.
No, he
Bold of you
can't.
to assume
Do
you
I?
can scrub.
You see your roll resisting the urge to slam the sigil in the mid-jump and cut Arkansas in half? No, not today. No, it's fine. No, you guys go in. The city is under siege. The city, they summoned the city's honor guard, so they're getting it underhand. But you just go in, but keep the queen safe. The only people, only me, the royal family, and the captain of the guard can open this portal from either side. So,
Would that
As
be
we
me
go
now?
in.
you're not the captain yet. You are high ranking, but you know what? I feel like he looks at the queen, and the queen nods. Yeah, I'll get you clearance.
Thank you.
I need to
You may
call.
need it.
I just need to call Ray's dad because he's the one who does the portals.
Wait, you're getting near a promotion track?
Have you seen what is going on outside?
What? We were in the sewer. What are you talking about?
Roll's like, oh, wait 1 second, let me just lower the glamour. And he, like, snaps his fingers, and the night sky of the cafe, the glamour disappears, the part makes it look like its own Campus 5 resort, and you can just kind of look out to, there's, like, fire and arrows. I'm trying to think of a fantasy monster who's not a dragon, because we don't have dragons. Like, there's definitely, like, siege things going on. I was thinking, like, some sort of aerial threat.
I'm too high for this. Can I get a basket of fries and a coffee, please?
Oh, sure, go 1 second. He, like, goes back, the fuck happened to my kitchen? No one was back here. You know, I'll get it to you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Your
thank
Highness,
you.
I think we should go now.
She has already gone in and changed into her pajamas.
Smart.
I think
And
Shrek
like you see,
pulls
like,
up a
like
chair.
yeah.
Sorry, I
And
was
her
gonna
bedroom
say,
has like this huge sun window, and she just gets in a little pot and sleeps standing up.
Nice.
Shrike will pull up a chair next to where the portal is and just sit there kind of comfortable but still ready to act in case of anything.
After all this sewer and everything, is there a shower at Khan you can go to?
Oh yeah, no, each of your individual bedrooms has its own individual bathroom.
That's where Kahani is. The best room in the house, the bathroom.
Yeah, and Kahani, you go into the room and you see laying on the bed, as if it's been waiting for you for hours, that creepy little button-eyed doll that looks almost exactly like you.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
You remember in episode 1 when
Yeah.
you got that package, the button-eyed doll that looks like a replica of you?
Yes.
It has somehow beaten you to this room, like it knew which room you were going to be in.
Oh,
and even though this
there,
room,
there,
yeah,
there.
yes, and even though this room is magically sealed, so only roll and like 4 other people can open it. It's here.
Weird.
There's something that I want to do maybe after I take a shower, if possible, if we have time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But the other people do stuff.
Anybody else want to do anything besides eat French fries before you settle in?
Shrike will have a bacon and butter sandwich.
Okay. Bacon butter sausage on the side. No sausage.
No sauce, just a bacon
Okay.
bunty.
Extra
All
butter.
right, cool.
Buddy?
Yep.
I don't know how to
Yep.
pronounce it.
Butter.
All right. Yeah. So you get your butter and bacon sandwich. Arkansas, you want the usual?
Well,
You've
of
already
course.
given a strip of bacon to each of your dogs. All right,
That's
so
my
he
usual,
whips up
Paul.
your. See here, Arkansas's usual. I'm trying to remember what you ordered last time. You know what? Pizza.
Peace.
Actually, yeah, no, pizza, yeah. Yeah, pizza, it's Hard Rock Cafe specialty. You know, we're the restaurant that invented pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about 800 years ago, Brock invented it when he was still running the cafe.
Well, QQ, yeah. That's some good pie.
You know, it's weird people keep calling it pie. I had to start serving actual pie because people were asking for pie, thinking that they were talking about something else, and then it was very confusing. It was like a whole thing.
Did you invent pie, too?
No, Pi predated me.
Oh. Well, Arkansas grabs his pizza, the whole thing, just like in his hands, and he sits down behind Shrike. I got your back, boss. And the pugs like come up around him, and they all eat from the pizza together.
I feel like that's very difficult because Shrike positioned the chair against a wall.
It's really funny. Arkansas
Shove it this
on the
way.
other side of the wall from the portal and is sitting in the cafe behind you, talking to you through the not yet closed portal.
I got your back. Anybody comes through this here portal's gonna be asking to meet.
Was it Roll that did the
Roll
portal?
can open and close it, and the queen can open and close it.
Roll.
Roll's like,
Quickly.
Arkansas,
Close it.
Oh, yeah, and close it. Like, okay, fine. And now you guys are in a pocket dimension within my pocket dimension that Arkansas cannot talk to.
Peace and quiet.
All right.
I thought you were
So-
gonna say piece of crap.
Everybody, so 3 of the 4 party members have gotten food. The queen is fast asleep and photosynthesizing. Kahani, what would you like to do when you finish your shower?
So there's something I can do now with my newfound power. And I want to try it on the doll.
Okay.
It's from the Immolator Handbook, and it's called From the Ashes. When I burn a sacrifice and stare deeply into the flames, I can ask the GM one question, something associated with it.
Okay.
And I roll charisma. So what I want to do is I want to hold the doll in my hand. I think this makes sense. So Kahani, before she puts on her long sleeve robes, she picks up the doll in her hand and she sets the doll on fire. And as it's burning, she stares into the flames. What I want to know is, what is the purpose of putting this, like, what is this doll doing? What is its purpose?
Okay. Roll plus charisma to see how well you can gleam this doll's purpose and function.
I got a 9, so I see a brief vision in the flames that answers my question vaguely.
So I think in the flames, you look at this doll in its button eyes, and you peer across a long gap, and you see on the other side a pair of familiar eyes staring back at you through the doll. They're eyes that are kind, but in a fake, deceptive way. That kind of bless your heart way. Where, like, they're very kind, but also backhanded, and you know they're really not that good a person.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who this person is looking at you through the doll. You suspect the doll is used for this person to keep an eye on you.
Is the doll destroyed now that I burned it?
So yeah, you watch this doll turn into a pile of ash in your hand. You kind of like turn your hand, the ash piles on the floor.
Yeah.
You turn around and it's just on a random shelf behind you.
Okay. It's still there. Okay.
It is. You get the impression it is somehow soul bound to your person.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you.
Yep. That can only move via the power of the jump cut, so don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of this thing, you might need a very powerful sorcerer or magician of some sort to separate it from you. And so
Okay.
you all settle in. So settling in for the audience is how the party rests during Chasing Adventure. So that's going to be how the party, a lot of the resources reset for the day if they used it, or if they accumulated resources past a certain point, they also will go away. They get the clear mark conditions. I'm advancing the ominous forces, which is just the plot progresses. Oh boy. And if anyone has 5 or more XP, they level up. If you have enough XP, you can level up multiple times at once. And then you move all conditions and refresh your armor.
Is that when you like fail a roll?
Yes, you would mark it when you fail a roll. I think you also get XP for actually defeating enemies. Where's the XP thing? Oh. End of each session, we're supposed to answer the following questions, so I'm going to retroactively do it for the last 3 sessions. We discover something new and important about the world of characters. I'd say that's true in every session, yes. Do we newly visit or significantly alter a memorable location? I would say so in at least 2 of these. We newly visited lots of things, and we significantly altered the fuck out of that castle. Did you overcome a notable obstacle, enemy, or challenge? not in the first episode, not really. Second episode, yes. Third episode, I'm going to say that to the rats, those were challenges. So, for each S answer, you gain 1 XP. So, yeah, you all gain like a total of 1, 2, 3, or 8 XP, plus if you accomplished your drive, you also get to mark an XP. That one will just do every time you settle in. So 9 XP possible total. If you want to level up while we're doing non-combat stuff this session, you can. Otherwise, you can just do it between sessions. Yeah, because I'm counting back for the last 3 sessions. Yeah, because we should have been doing that at the end of every session, but because we kind of finished recording late, and I thought this was something you do at the end of a adventure, not individual sessions. So that's on me. It won't be a whole shit ton at once in the future. I'm sure we just wrap up after recording.
Twice, then.
Cool. Enjoy. You can. I think it's narratively interesting just to introduce the things you took on level up when they become relevant.
Yep.
So yeah, everybody just enjoy surprising me with your cool new superpowers. Unless you need my help leveling up, in which case, reach out to me between sessions.
Will do.
Alright. The next morning, Roll opens the portal to the suite and notifies you all the city and palace have been secured. The captain of the guard is waiting for you in the cafe alongside Ray to debrief you over a buffet-style breakfast Roll has prepared. And Kahani, as you emerge from the portal, that stupid button-eyed doll is sitting at a plate with, food right in front of it as if it's eating.
Stupid thing. I pick up the doll and I shove it in my bag. And I, wrap a scroll around it. And I shove it in and I put another scroll on top of it. And, she slings the bag over her shoulder and stomps out. If you can look at me all at once, but it's gonna be hard for it to look at anything if it's wrapped up in a bunch of paper.
I think Ursula's gonna see this and be like, "Are you okay?"
Actually, Ursula, what do you know about? I don't think it's your kind of thing, is it? Powerful magics and things. And then suddenly Kahani feels very weird about asking someone something like that. You know what, darling, don't even worry about it. I'm just all frazzled about personal problems. Personal problems are very boring, aren't they?
Personal problems, you say? Ray says in his shrill little voice from the corner. If you're, you say you need a powerful magic, my dad might be able to help you out. He's the court wizard.
You don't say.
Tim Gunn, the pinball wizard. He goes by Tommy, usually, Tommy Gunn.
I would much appreciate an introduction, actually. I really would.
Alright, after we have this briefing, I'll see if I can get in touch with him. He was kind of hugging the porcelain throne yesterday after all the food poisoning, but he's probably better by now.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Here, I've got something for you. Let me know if you like it, be honest. And then I hand over, a tiny little, fiery gem on a hook. Kind of like a little pendant. Here you go.
I have a whole collection of these things. They're really good. My dad gives me a lot of the crystals and stuff that are too small for him to do magics with. So, I hate to admit I became a guard because I'm kind of a wizard school dropout.
Wizard school dropout. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that you picked up what I was laying down there.
Is he just a teenage dirtbag baby?
I was a teenage dirtbag, but then I turned 20, so I was no longer now I'm just a regular dirtbag, and it sounds way creepier. I'm just a regular dirtbag, baby.
I also love how you answered Alana's question in character. That was 100% not Shrike asking that.
That's fine. It was too funny not to answer, right? I had the joke.
But while Kahani is dealing with doll problems, Shrike wants to walk up to the captain of the guard, and does she recognize him? Does everything look on the level?
Roll to examine before I just give you the answer like a fool. I'm gonna laugh when you get a low number and I have to give you a hilarious result.
It probably will be. It's 2. What am I doing? That's a 9.
9, it's him, and you see him clutching his side, like you see some gauze under his arm, like, oh, he got stabbed. But it's him, definitely him.
Alright.
You see him favoring that side when he moves, wincing if he puts too much weight on that side, etc. So as I think Roll told you, the elite guards arrived on the scene. The assassins, we were finally able to get them scattered. There were several losses, injuries, mortalities, and he reaches over and starts buttering some toast because you can tell he hasn't eaten because the past food supply wasn't that he also hasn't eaten in 12 hours. So he's very hungry. I'm going to select a team of scouts to follow the assassins to their hideout and learn more about this insurrection.
My lords, I hope you will accept me for that team.
Actually, Lady Shrike, the queen says, I think that you and these folks here are the only people we can trust for the job. And the guard captain's you might be right, my queen. She says, somebody was able to access and clearly taint the castle's food supply, and somebody was able to disarm the wards against portals to enter into the castle. Only somebody with access to and knowledge of our security protocols could have done that. So everybody on the castle staff is suspect, with the exception of these 4, because if they were part of the attempt on my life, they would have taken it when they had their chance. Lady Shrike, can I entrust you to lead the survey party to find the assassins with these 3 heroes that, I know Arkansas is an honorary guard. The guard captain's can I take that badge back? He kind of earned it. He saved my life. Fine.
Funnily enough,
of course, yeah.
Shrike wasn't quite sure that she could trust the guard captain until that moment. Your Highness, would you please stay inside the safe house while we take care of this?
Of course. The captain and Ray will be able to protect me. And as she says that, Ray loudly drops the plate he was trying to load full of food from the buffet. Yeah, I got it!
Of that I am not so sure.
Rolls Inky and Muck and I have it. It's fine.
Very well.
And he kind of just pushes a table slightly over that is obscuring vision of the pile of parts that he had somehow made of that one assassin. Because he hasn't had time to clean it up yet.
It's been 12 hours, hasn't it?
Dude has to sleep! Actually, I'm sure he does. Questions for later. Yeah, I Rolls we should probably do some stuff to make these guys less likely to die against an army of assassins in case they get caught. He starts rummaging through his shit. And Sprite's I can help! Actually, that's a great idea, Sprite. Why don't you go with them? I love that idea. And he looks at you all Sprite, you are now, and the guard captain's okay, yeah, sure. You are now duly sub-deputized to this group. Please leave me alone. Sprite's okay, that counts. You ordered me to do it, and it's a real job, so I'm not fired. Yes, Sprite, please just leave me alone. Okay. And Roll just starts rummaging through stuff while Sprite starts flying around and examining you all. He's looking a little too close and accidentally sends you oh, sorry!
Little
I can turn that off, I just forget sometimes.
Does that not hurt?
No, I'm used to being on fire. That's my natural state. I'm technically an elemental.
Fascinating.
Alright. And Roll's okay, I had all this memorabilia I had hanging on the walls. A bunch of it's actually magical items from heroes of the past, so I can only find a couple of them under all this rubble, but here you guys go. And he holds out a stick that is kind of greasy, a compass that doesn't seem to point north, a pocket knife with a butterfly insignia on it, and a pen that looks like it might be part syringe.
That's weird.
For eagle-eared Bard Rock Cafe listeners, that would be Sorrow Stalin's butter stick, Jake Compass's magic Jake Swallow's magic compass, Rook's butterfly knife, and the EpiPen.
The EpiPen, yes.
Yeah, those guys aren't using it anymore. Actually, I don't think the one guy, I think he didn't mean to leave his stick here, but I can't find him. I'm pretty sure he's actually still alive somewhere. I heard about it. Oh, actually, no, if you find the guy the stick belongs to and he wants the stick back, give it to him, please. But for now, you can have it.
Shrek will side-eye that and just slowly grab the staff.
I don't remember what any of this shit actually does, but because it hasn't been used a couple 100 years, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Should we each take one or what? I'm
Attunement's not
partial
a thing
to
in
the
this game,
pen
so.
myself. Huh?
Attunement's not a thing in this game, so you want to just like randomly like, oh yeah, no, I totally have this item. But no, if you want to also claim it, that's fine.
Don't mind either way. I'm a little bit attracted to that pen. I'm a writer. Natural, I guess. But I don't really mind. We can keep it in the hoard. I don't really mind anything.
I am fine with this curious stuff. You may take whatever you like.
I'm curious what the compass points to.
Out of curiosity,
No, that was not a
Okay.
question for you. That was me
Oh,
saying
okay.
to everyone. I'm curious what the
Okay.
compass points to, so I think I'll grab that.
Okay.
Alright.
Since you know what it is,
Mhm.
feel free to direct message me or say now what you think Ursula is actively thinking she would like to find.
Oh fuck. Okay.
If it is a tangible object or person, you can find it with that compass, as you know.
Yes.
I guess that leaves Arkansas the butterfly. I guess having a pocket knife is a very rangery thing to have.
I guess I'll take the pocket knife. I do like butterflies, after all.
You don't really strike me as a butterfly type person.
Well, as he says that, a butterfly lands on the shoulder, and as he's looking really hard at it, it gains his sneak attack feature. Wait.
Oh, memories.
No, buddy.
Arkansas pets it.
It gets dust all over shoulder and it falls off. Let me just say, Kansas does strike me as a whittler.
If he wasn't before, he is now.
Yeah.
You're welcome for your homework for next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Tyler's, instead of a fact, Tyler's going to bring on the video call for us to explain via podcast some sort of elaborate hand-whittled thing he actually made.
Oh, goodness.
Tyler's like, please don't do this to me, Paul. I thought you were my friend.
Homework. Actual homework.
The queen also rummages through her coin purse. I'd also like to reward you all for rescuing me last night. She's like, I didn't have like a whole lot of money on me at the party, so she gives you two wealth each.
Oh.
I have never been wealthy before.
Wealth is just what the money's called in this game, so it's theoretically at some point you had the concept of money. Unless Arkansas has been living a very, very off-the-grid, money-free lifestyle and just hoping nobody asks him to pay for things his entire life.
He is
There's no
actually
way,
a
because-
hermit.
There's no way, because doesn't his grandma tree owe a bunch of money?
She does. Maybe they didn't actually hand him the money. Maybe at no point he ever touched the money.
Yeah, Grandma
I
makes all
just-
the money.
I just assumed he bartered random things for things.
Yeah, but he does canonically have
Yeah.
a large loan debt he needs to pay for his grandmother, and he has not made... Maybe the reason he hasn't paid is because he doesn't understand how to earn money.
Very
Right.
bad with
He doesn't
money.
believe in money.
I don't believe in money either, but I still pay my bills.
I know, me too, man.
So real.
Just mail in instead of a check an essay about why money is a social
Yeah,
construct.
exactly right. You shouldn't pay your bills either, man.
So at
I'm
this
sending you
stage, do
$1 because this $1 to me is worth several hundreds of dollars, and that will cover my
Yeah.
bills. So thank you.
Yeah, if I just draw two other zeros on there, it's a $100 bill now, right? That's just how, like, they could have printed it that way. It was a misprint.
As long as we all agree, then yeah, sure.
Yeah. Or can I proxy the money? Isn't that just what a credit card is? Is proxying money? Anyway, so feel free to stop at supplies and things. I imagine the military group of assassins that big, they must have left a followable trail, especially because apparently Mr. Arkansas here, I'm told, is a very excellent tracker and hunter.
Well, it's about time someone knew a little bit about little old me.
The guard captain pulls out your resume and sees there are exactly two lines, and one says tracker and one says hunter.
Appreciates my skills.
Yes, all two of them.
Welcome to a world of adventure where Pokemon run the show.
Omens of Ruin tells a story in the universe of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon filled with fun characters.
I have a friend who's stuck and can't get over the tree trunk. Would you be able to help us?
Is your friend made of honey?
Mal, are you made of honey?
Scary monsters.
Leave us alone! Ah.
And many mysteries to get to the bottom of. They might be your new, guildmates. They might not. Who knows?
Do you know?
Do I? Well, I gotta go.
Hey.
Oh, man.
And, of course, the dice. You better hope I don't crit.
I am praying.
I crit.
God!
I'm sorry.
Check out this Explorers of Fate adventure in Omens of Ruin, wherever you find your podcasts.
Ursula! I'm chuffed you made it to my poetry reading.
Of course, Kahani. I'm always happy to support a friend.
I reserved a seat for you in the front row. Why don't you grab some gourmet popcorn before the show starts?
Oh, wow, there's so many options here. There are savory flavors, sweet flavors, and even spicy ones. Where did you get all this?
The concession stand is stocked by Lisa's Popcorn, a delightful independent popcorn company and one of the patrons of my work. You can even order bags from their website, linked in our show notes, to support not just them, but myself as well.
Oh, right. I think you mentioned that before. And I can use code BardRockCafe at checkout to save on my order if memory serves.
That's right, code BardRockCafe. Anyway, darling, I need to go perform. See you in a bit.
And then Ursula plops down with a comically large tub of popcorn.
The golden kernel, what a disguise. Add some heat, what a surprise. With a pop and a crack, a crunchy, fine snack.
But yeah, if you want to get supplies first with that money, you're welcome to shop around town. You're all now free to explore whatever. There's arguably a time list of the quest, but we all know in the same way a video game is, as long as you don't progress towards that marker, the story's not going to continue, right? So I could establish a clock. There's actually a chase mechanic we might begin with that session, but you guys right now, free time.
Shrek would like to go to blacksmith or an armor or something like that, and I can continue to talk, or we could roleplay it or whatever.
Okay, yeah, we can go to the blacksmith actually. Why don't you roll a d6 for raw luck to see what quality of blacksmith you get? Because I have a blacksmith in mind, but he would arguably not be the highest quality to your eye. So
6.
6. Okay, you're not going to find the blacksmith I was going to have you find. Right, you find an excellent blacksmith. Hello, welcome to my blacksmith shop. I am a blacksmith, and I am here to help you. You get the impression that Common is not this guy's primary language, and he has learned a very limited number of phrases to say to people.
Hello, my name is Shrike. I am hoping you can help me.
As long as you're looking for blacksmith-related services, products, or accessories.
Yes, I have just acquired this curious stuff, but I like more of a blade on the end of my things. Are you able to make me a removable blade? This is not my weapon. I would not want to change it.
He thinks really hard. He takes it. He's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And he pulls out a tool for he sort of tries making a notch in the wood to insert the blade, and it actually like a big spark, and he goes, ow! Nope. Okay, magic stick. You left that part out.
I did not know.
Okay, no problem. Alternative. He goes and he starts carefully crafting with a bunch of hammering and sawing, and I don't really understand how this would be blacksmith exactly, but he basically makes a metal ring that fastens tightly around with a clamp at the end, so you can put it on the magic stick.
Yeah, I was basically looking for a magical bayonet.
Yeah, no, he does exactly that, but he's trying to find a way to attach a mundane blade to a magic stick. So it takes him a minute to figure out how to do it because he can't damage the magic stick, which is technically how forging works. He's like, I am not an artificer, I am a blacksmith. An artificer could make you a magic spear. I can make your magic stick a mundane spear that does magic stuff.
What?
I'm commenting on the fact that the end of your blade is technically not magic, so all he can do is basically duct tape it onto the end for you, but nicer.
I mean, the way
we're doing a bit. We're doing a bit. That's all. Like I do know a guy who could could make this into a magical spear that you could just remove this head if you want. He's an artificer. He lives in the garbage dump.
do I trust this?
Roll to ponder, I guess. Ponder is...
Intelligence.
Yes, intelligence. I'll let you have examine instead if you think that's better here. Scrutinize? No, scrutinize is prying conversation. Yeah, okay. It's no plus wisdom, so you can do scrutinize if that's better.
They're both the same, so...
Okay. Okay, with a natural 12, first of all, roll 2d100, and you are confident this guy's on the level, but kind of, at the same time, you get the impression he has disdain because he doesn't like that he has to refer you to the garbage dump.
Alrighty, I got a 43 and a 20.
Okay, 20 would be bad, so let's hope 43 is better for you. Alright, 43 wears off after a minute, so for the next minute, any arrows, darts, or other non-magic projectiles fly towards you regardless of their intended target, including your own. So, you see some people playing a game of darts across the way, and a dart just whizzes by your head, even though it was a country mile away from where he was aiming.
Everyone has their jart story.
But no, go to garbage dump. This guy's name is Oscar. He's very good with magical items.
All right. Thank you for your work here already.
I need the audience to know Alana pointed me on camera, and I'm trying to remember if she's met a version of Oscar before.
No, I'm just reacting to Sesame Street.
Oh, right! The thing that I named him after. I forgot that was why he's named Oscar, to be honest. I'm just so used to this.
I thought I was tripping, actually.
I forgot that he was a reference to the fucking Muppet for a second.
Jesus Christ, man.
I thought Oscar wasn't from Sesame Street. That's what I thought happened.
No, once you canonize a joke long and hard enough, you forget the origin story.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, so you head off to the garbage dump to find an artificer named Oscar. Does anyone else want to, while Alana is walking off to do that, do a downtime thing?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could, Kahani wants to go visit Tommy Gunn, if there's time.
There's time. It's a long walk because the castle's in the center, not the center, because the Bard Rock Cafe's in the center, so I guess it's kind of equidistant no matter where, because you're started out in the center of town. But you go 30 yards back, and you get to the castle gate.
Okay.
And then you go up there, of course, he's a wizard, so he's in the fucking tallest tower in the castle, right? So it's stairs. And Ray's talking your ear off the entire time. Oh, man! Kahani was so scary there. There's just assassins. There's so many of them. And it was just me and the captain and these security guards. Yeah, he's going on and on and on. Like that one NPC Kenny related to campaign 1, that dwarf guy. Except he's just being really whiny and nasally, and you're like, how? This guy only got a job as a guard because his dad is important.
Mm-hmm.
His dad clearly called him a favor. My son failed out of wizard school. Can you give him a sword, I guess? He can probably handle cutting stuff, right? Something?
Yeah. Know the type.
Somebody trains with swords, that hurts me.
We have to remember, this wizard's a nerd. He only conceptually understands the idea of swinging a sword. He's like, oh, my son's not a nerd, he must be a jock, was probably the dad's thought. And and as Kahani puts this together, she looks at Ray like, guy's not a jock either.
No?
No, he's a scrawny guy. He really looks like more than the nerd category, I don't know. Someday Ray will find his calling. Being a guard is not it. And at this point you get up there and you see this guy who is actually remarkably jacked for a wizard. You're the, Ray, is this the lady you called me about on your, I need an alternative name for Magic Walkie-Talkie than the one from the game that the campaign one originated from. Your Rocky Talkie. That's what I said I was going to call it. Your Rocky Talkie.
I would have said speak and spell. Or spell and speak.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good too. Yeah, Dad. This is Kahani. She said she needs some of your magic bibbidi bobbidi stuff. Thanks, son. You make me so proud. Anyway, I'm Tommy the Machine Gun, the Pinball Wizard. Pleasure to meet you. And he holds out the beefiest arm for a handshake. This guy is just Tommy the Machine Gun from Rocky 4, 5.
Kahani puts their hand in his and does a little bow with their head. It is such a pleasure to meet you. I've definitely heard that name before. I can't believe I haven't had the pleasure of actually speaking to you face to face. And I'm so sorry. I'm only here to ask you for help because I'm going to be on my way soon, traveling. I'm sure you've heard all about it already. Actually, the truth is, I wanted to know if you could help me get rid of something magical that seems to be attached to me.
Perhaps. Do you have the object that's bound to you with you?
Yes, and that's when Kahani has to go and pull out everything from her bag. I just realized because she wrapped that shit all up, and so some books come out, some other stuff comes out. Just 1 minute, I promise. And then this whole scroll gotta be unraveled, and here, this here. Do you recognize this? This is used to monitor me. I don't really want it.
Looks like a child's toy, but hold on one moment. He fishes in his bag he pulls out what appears to be like a jeweler's monocle, and he rotates it. You see like a prismatic, like the lens is like a prism color shift. He's examining, oh, I see that there is some soul binding magic and also some scrying magic on there. Interesting. Oh dear.
Oh dear? I mean, it is already oh dear, but I mean more.
Now, from whom did you procure such a powerful magical object?
Oh, I didn't mean I was given that.
Okay, so this is very well beyond my power level, and I am a great and powerful wizard. This was enchanted by somebody with power on the level of the truly divine or infernal. Somebody.
Honey keeps her mouth shut.
There's somebody very powerful, very interested in you. I may be able to spell it, but it would be very dangerous. If I were to do it now, I probably would not. I think I need to gather additional time, materials, and research. I would ask if I could keep the doll for study, but the enchantment obviously would not allow me to do that. So, if you come back after your journey, the secret mission that my son was not supposed to tell me about, if you get back from that, then I will hopefully have the materials I need to try and sever this doll's connection to you.
Understood. Is there any way I could at least make it so that they can't hear me or see me?
So here's actually the thing. This is powerful magic, but it's also very rudimentary magic. So the doll sees through its eyes and hears through those little ears. You can literally cover them up. As long as you do not remove the doll from more than a 10-foot radius of your person, it will not magically reappear, and it will not magically escape anything you do to it. Just keep it within 10 feet of you at all times, and as long as its eyes are covered and its ears are covered, it cannot see or hear anything.
Fantastic. You've been of great help, Sir Tommy Gun.
Yes, and he was like, oh, I just realized I should have covered the doll's ears while I was telling you that. He looks at the doll like, whoever you are, I am very sorry. And then he covers the doll's ears like, I'm not sorry.
Do you have some tape or something?
Yes. A wizard's best friend. Duct tape.
Everyone's best friend, really.
Now, it's actually funny. They originally invented this for lining ducts. They realized it's terrible uncovering anything with a heating or cooling system.
I see.
Here, you may have one roll of duct tape as in your inventory.
Thank you. Cover up the ears, cover up the eyes, feeling safe. Make my way towards something else. Oh, I pick up some more pipe weed on the way to the rest of everybody else.
Okay, do you have like a pipeweed dealer you go to who's looking for whoever can get you a spot? It's legal, so it's not really a problem.
Yeah, I was imagining there was a place I could just, like normal, like a tobacco shop, kind of like a pipeweed shop. I would just go in there, buy it. We don't even have to roleplay it if you don't want to.
That's fine. I had a merchant ready, but he was at the door for you guys, so if you want to shop with him at the end, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I could do that.
Alright. Ursula and Arkansas, would either of you like to do anything, or do you want to jump back to Shrike? What do you think? It's okay if you don't have anything you wish to do during the 2 hours you have. Okay.
I don't really think I have, like, an actual weapon. So...
You do, in fact, have a bow and arrows. And
a
knife.
I would like to get a special weapon.
Oh, okay.
And I'd like to see if you would potentially, if there was somebody in the city that would be able to give me, sell me one. So
okay.
In my pack, I have like a bushel of like throwable hatchets.
Okay.
So I want a type of ranged like crossbow that throws hatchets.
Oh, that one weapon from Borderlands 2. I got you. Shotgun that shoots axes.
Yeah.
So I think you asked the guard captain. He's like, I know just the guy. He lives in the garbage dump.
Looks like I'm headed to the garbage dump,
There's only one person in all of Heartland that is absolutely crazy enough to make a ranged weapon that shoots hatchets at people.
Well, cute. Looks like I'm headed to see Oscar at the garbage dump.
Okay, so you're rendezvous with the Shrike momentarily. Ursula, do you have anything you wish to do before we have the two of them rendezvous with Oscar?
So Ursula realizes that she needs to buy more clothes, so she would like to go somewhere where they have clothes.
Okay, you go to garment shop. First of all, if you have like clothes that are like part of like your religious order, it would be really easy to go to the church and get them. If you want like just regular ass clothes, yeah, there's clothing shops.
Regular ass clothes for underneath, yeah.
Okay, so you go to like you're relatively new to the city, right? You traveled in, like you've been so I think you've had time going around. Like there's not like a regular shop you go to, so you're just wandering around and you find a shop run by this elven woman, a very tall, lithe elven woman. Like, oh, darling, are you wearing a cloak and rags?
It's a long story.
Well, here, darling, let me get you situated here. It's like, tell me, I'm trying to remember, what is Ursula's, like, hair color, like, kind of thing? Because I'm trying to match up, like, she's trying to, like, eye you for, like, oh, you're like an autumn or a spring kind of thing.
So she's going to be relatively pale with, like, kind of like an auburn type hair.
You'll definitely want something from our fall collection. You're definitely an autumn. I suppose an assortment of blacks and oranges and all your fucking Halloween colors. Like, did any of these suit you?
So as Ursula's looking, she's thinking, why the fuck would I wear black or orange? She kind of has... She wants to ask a question, but she feels kind of silly asking it. And so there's kind of a moment she kind of like she looks at one outfit and she picks it up and she's like, and then she picks up the next one and she looks at it and she's like, and then she picks up the third one and then she puts it right down.
I'm sorry, darling. Is there something different you're looking for? I have a wide selection.
I find myself bursting out of my clothes.
I had you picture for a woman of the cloth, not that.
No, not
okay.
Not like that. Although I did get help making alterations to the cape with this, but no. That's not it. I go from being this, to being a 350-pound furry creature, from time to time.
We all do that from time to time. I think I know what you need. She's like, she doesn't even bat an eye. She's like, oh, I understand immediately.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, so I have this. This is the latest fashion from the Bottle Desert. It's called unitard. She's like stretching the material. It's very elastic in material. It's water resistant. When you turn into this 300-pound monster, it would just be you in a unitard still, but as a 300-pound creature.
Oh god, the idea of a giant bear walking around in a unitard is hilarious.
I'm just thinking about how bad that's gonna pinch.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, it's tight as fuck.
No, this is magically enchanted unitard.
Okay,
The bear can't wear shorts?
I think that might... I think that might be what I need. How much does something like this set me back?
It's like, let's see here. If I could charge 1 wealth, and like the guard captain walks by and like kind of gives her an eye, like makes it like money sound. Like, oh, I've been told that for if you just need new garments, that the palace is covering it. Apparently, you have a credit account now.
Oh, okay.
So,
then
because this would be a paltry expense, I'm not making you worry about it. You
Okay.
have clothes.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Then I'll take one of these, and is this shop just clothes, or does this shop have other things too?
The shop is just closed. Also, you get the impression you're looking around like, oh, right, a lot of these shops are closed because of the siege on the city a few hours ago. So, like, there's kind of slim pickings. Which is why you mostly have that one. Like, if you want anything that you'd actually spend wealth on, I do have a shopkeeper ready for, like, the second you're ready to leave the city. You actually see the shops that are like, ooh, big summer blowout.
Okay,
Like, that was not this guy's voice when we met him, but
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I think I'll grab one of these, and thank you.
I'm glad I could help. Any friend of the crown is definitely a friend of ours.
She just kind of like looks awkwardly and kind of like 2 thumbs up, like that's me. And then she kind of hurries out. She hurries out with her unitard.
All right, so Shrike and Arkansas, I need you each to roll a D100 as you actually walk more than 30 feet from the Bard Rock Cafe to the outskirts of the city to this garbage dump. I can see you both trying to decide who wants to go first.
1.
1, okay.
Out of 100?
Yeah.
Really? Do you
Wow.
really?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
I think we covered it.
Okay.
What? A roll? What are
All
some
right.
rolls?
Shrike, you hear a clear melodic hymn playing somewhere nearby as you're walking the city streets. It doesn't seem to be originating from anywhere. Like, you can't, like, you're looking around, like, you don't see, like, a church or, like, a choir. And I think as you're, like, looking around, like, what is that? You stop in front of this bakery as Arkansas catches up to you. And you realize that the bread is singing while it's being cut.
That's...
Like the sound of the knife cutting the bread is being replaced with whoa, whoa, wee, whoa, whoa, may, no. Like, every time the knife touches the bread, it makes that sound instead of the sound of cutting.
I thought that the bread was singing about being...
No.
Yeah, I totally thought Brett had unlocked a new kink.
I'm sitting here living my happy life, and then oh my god!
No.
Cut me harder,
Wild
Daddy.
magic built into... Yeah. No, that's the blacksmith. As you walked away, he's like, oh man, I have to hammer the kinks out. Yes, harder. No, not like that. No, this is just the sound of bread being cut on this random square is always replaced by a melodic hymn. It's just the sound is different. It's not the bread's not aware that it's being cut and singing in pain. No, not this time at least.
Wow.
I'm so glad that particular wild magic effect got such a reaction.
I need fan art.
It's funny, my fiance does go by a bread theme, so I think she would also appreciate art of bread singing while being cut in half. Anyway, Arkansas, you caught up to Shrike and also see this bread that is creating a hymn sound while it's being cut.
Arkansas sees Shrike and him and the pugs like sprint towards Shrike and get up to it and was like, well, howdy! And then all of a sudden he hears like the singing and he's like, what in blue bunnies is that?
Why don't you swing down low, sweet chariot? Come on and take me on home. I only know so many gospel songs, guys.
Maybe expand what that effect can do, so you don't have to get stuck with gospel songs.
Well, I don't have to do it every time. This is the first time. The other time's like, oh yeah, you got the singing bread again.
Because I remember what we got earlier. I'm pretty sure that's not gospel.
It's a hymn, though. It is actually a hymn. It is the word hymn. It's from Final Fantasy X. It's the hymn of the faith.
Oh my god!
It is literally the word hymn is in the title. It counts.
Okay, for a moment I was very confused.
It is very legally a hymn.
I thought you were singing "Chariot" by like Gavin DeGraw or something like that.
No. Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
The bread's gonna keep doing that as long as you stand in front of this bakery.
I think as Arkansas runs up to Shrike, it's gonna be just in her periphery, so she's gonna react like she has been trained to as a guard and other things, and like turn around and almost smack him in the face, realize who it is, and just like stop like an inch away from your nose.
Whoa, I know you're happy to see me, but you almost hit me there.
You should not sneak up on people.
I'm sorry, I sprinted up to you.
Yes.
And I yelled your name, and you almost struck me.
I've been listening to the Curious Bread.
I think we should buy it.
For this time, and this time only, I agree. Pugman.
We must bring the singing bread back to the queen.
That might not be necessary, but I am still hungry.
For not belaboring this, the baker just sells you the bread. He does politely explain that the bread stops making the singing sounds once you get outside of 100 meters of his shop, so.
That's fine. Shrike just wants a croissant.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Gives you croissants, beignets, whatever you want, yeah. It's only the bread. All the other pastries, when he cuts them, ordinary sounds. Or maybe, no, actually, no, different genre of music depending on what thing he's cutting.
Ooh.
I like that better.
I like that. Alright.
Please do not quiz me on which genres or which foods. I beg you. Bonus content. We can do that as a bonus recording sometime.
We will ask you later. But
as you're leaving the shop, with your baked goods, two Paris circle down, and they're like, we saw your altercation, and we have some advice for you. And one perched on each of your guys' shoulders, and there's a green parrot and a red parrot. And the green parrot says to Arkansas, you should not sneak up on people. It is a bad idea. And everyone goes, no, it is the best idea. Actually, here's how you can be sneakier, and starts to explain to you how to be sneaky.
Did I just learn a new skill? Or what is this?
So basically, you got the effect. There are two parrots flying around town that offer people advice. The advice from one parrot is always contrary to the other. So one is always going to tell you something it thinks is a good idea, and the other one's going to tell you, no, that's a bad idea, do my thing.
Oh, okay. I know what you're trying to do.
So, yeah, like, based on, like, their indicator strikes, like, that's rude, don't do that. One is like, no, she's right, don't do that. The other one's like, no, here's how you can do that better.
I've never been so confused in my life.
Roll whatever the equivalent of deception is in this game. Compel. Roll to compel to convince Shrike that you've never been so confused in your life. This is an inconsequential roll.
What do I just
compel
roll
is
it?
Plus charisma.
Okay.
So 2d6 plus charisma.
A 9.
Shrike, you can decide how convinced you are that Arkansas has never been this confused before his entire life on your own time.
She's going to not even ponder that as she just walks away.
Yep. So you make your way to the garbage dump. And it is a very abrupt thing, like you really smell like, first of all, that bakery is the only bakery that wasn't decimated by the attack, right? There's so much chaos, because like all the stores like closed for repairs. You get to the city dump, which is like 30 feet outside the back wall of the city. And of course, you have to dump horrendous smell. It's more like a scrapyard. Like, see, there's a portal where they just throw in the wet garbage. And you're not sure where that's going. Questions for later. Like, oi! Hey, you guys, you must be here from me. And you see like a little, like for lack of a better word, an anthropomorphic raccoon walk up to you. My name's Oscar Jamhands. A pleasure to meet you.
You are very presumptuous to expect we are here for you.
Well, you're not in sanitation outfits. So the people who aren't in sanitation outfits usually come here because they're salvaging or because they want to do business with me as an artificer. Either way, I'm the person you gotta deal with. So either that, or you're incredibly lost. Are you incredibly lost?
No, you are who you're here to see.
Ah, fantastic. So are you looking for some of my beautiful unclaimed treasures, or are you just looking for me to do some cool stuff with magic items?
I need your help attaching a blade onto the word of a staff.
The greasy stick.
You want the business end of your stick to be pointy? I got it. Yeah. You want it to just be sharpened to be pointy, or do you want it to have a metal blade?
No, I need a blade that can be removed. I cannot change this staff. This is not my staff. But I am more used to a bladed weapon.
Ah, yes. And he lowers his goggles. He has like a goggle version of that magical like jeweler's monocle thing from before.
It's a loop.
And he's like, yes. He looks at it and he's like, that is a particularly rare. I've heard of this legend. That's the butter stick.
Everyone keeps calling it that.
Well, that's the first time you've actually heard it called that. Like, it was on the label when you went to the restaurant, but no one could remember what it was when you actually got handed to you earlier. Like, no, check this out. And he may I? And he holds his hands out for your staff.
You will need to touch it.
Well, it would have been rude to take it out of your hands without asking.
True.
So he points it at the ground, and he just thrusts it with a quick flick, and there's suddenly a pool of butter about 15 square feet wide. Very slippery. Also great for making popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah, no, I can put the business end of your stick here. Now, do you want to just be able to remove the blade, or you want a blade I can do a shooty thing where you can shoot the blade at somebody, but you have to reload it, or you just want I can make it pointy and I can make it unpointy.
Pointy. Just
okay, no problem.
I usually use a glaive, and she'll, I guess, pull out her own weapon that has been, I assume, strapped to her back and just show.
No problem. So he looks, and I think the hardware that the blacksmith attaches there. Okay, I can extend the staff's magic to the blade attaching it by basically enchanting this blade to borrow the magic of any item you snap it onto. And so he goes he pulls out a gem. He's like, no, wrong size. Nope, that one will make it explode. Not that one. Oh, this one will set it on fire. It's a stick. That's bad, especially because it's made of butter. That'd be so bad. Okay, this one.
Magical flamethrower.
I have one of those if you want, but no, that's very expensive. We don't want to do that right now. So he embeds a gem about the size of a nickel onto the blade that the blacksmith gave you. And okay, so basically what this is going to do is, if you attach this to the end of any magical item and fasten this little clamp on there, it'll extend the magic of the item to the blade, so the blade itself is magic. And also, instead of shooting butter out of where the blade is currently covered and just getting butter all over your blade, it'll shoot butter out of the blade. Because otherwise you just spurt butter all over yourself and it'd be really uncomfortable.
I could come up with so many responses to that. But, thank you, Oscar. This is
anyway, that'll be one wealthy. You can owe me a favor. Your choice.
I will choose the favor. I will owe you for the future.
Alright, so, very simple favor. I want you to, because you're a guard, you go around the city a lot, and sometimes they send you out of the city. I want you to find a peculiar and exciting piece of scrap for me. The more peculiar, the better.
I will keep the eyes out.
Fantastic. And now let me look at your friend. Oh, it's Arkansas!
Hey there, buddy, how you been? Pew.
And then, alright, they do an elaborate, 2.5 minute long secret handshake.
Of course, you would be friends with the garbage man.
What do you mean?
I installed his oven.
What'd he say?
I installed your oven.
You stole my oven.
Install.
Like,
Oh.
I built you an oven and put it in your house.
Man, that makes some good biscuits, I tell you. Grandma likes them just as much. So I thank you for that.
Ah, of course. And I also solved his grandma's moonshining apparatus exploding problem. That's a very common problem making moonshine, is a lot of times it explodes. So I put an anti-exploding enchantment on the boiler.
Still don't understand how that ever happened. I mean, the process doesn't involve anything flammable or explosive.
This is why I like this guy. He's funny. Anyway, Arkansas, what can I do you for?
Well, say, Oscar, I need this here production type weapon that flings axes at people.
Ah, okay. So I have a couple options for you here. I can do a crossbow, and you mount the hatchet into the crossbow like an arrow, and somehow magic will make the aerodynamics of it like it'll throw it as if you threw the hatchet, but fired at the speed of a crossbow. I can also do the same thing, but he pulls out this like big metal rod with like a wooden handle, and he just pumps it. I can also make it shoot out of this, and we enchant the thing to have the axes inside of it.
Let me see that. Arkansas takes a look at it and peers down the barrel and flips it around.
One second. He flips the little knob. The safety's on now.
Oh, thank you so much. I never used a safety. I never knew what it was for. Flinging it around and everything like that. Like, this is a nice piece of contraption.
Alright, so I've been told that apparently you need to pass a background check to receive this item based on the fact you said you don't know what the safety is for.
I just meant I never use it.
I just need you to take this quick permit test really quick. He pulls out a permit test. It's like 5 questions. Otherwise, you can only have the crossbow. Why don't you roll plus intelligence to see how you do on the test?
Ooh.
I'll remind you do have your once per session use of the coin of absolutes.
I'm going to use the coin of absolutes. I rolled a 5.
Okay, yeah, no, that would be a failure. Would you like me to flip the coin, or do you have a coin you'd like to flip?
No, you do it. I like your coin.
Okay. All right, good hat, you get a critical success. Bad evil hat, you get a critical failure.
Okay.
Either way, roll your D100.
All right. Yes. Ooh. All right, so it landed on the floor. Would you like to keep what it landed on, or have me redo it?
Redo it.
Okay, good. It was a good hat. Let's try again.
Damn it.
Fuck, it's still a good hat.
It's still a good hat.
Okay, fine.
You
aced the test.
I guess
okay,
C
I legally have to give you a shotgun.
He just answers
pulls out
C every time.
Yeah, I guess C on everything.
I know I shouldn't have randomized the answers. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, he's like, okay, I have to give it to you. He like fills out a permit book, and he also pulls out a thing like that says watch list and writes your name in it.
Is it a picture? Can you take a picture of me too?
Oh yeah, I invented this item of artifice called the camera. He pulls out the biggest camera any of us real life people have ever seen. Like bigger than the ones with like the flash powder. The thing's enormous. Basically, it's an iPad. It's an iPad 200, basically. And he like snaps a picture of it. Okay, this is posterity. And he gives you a shotgun that basically he basically has converted your magic throwing axes into magic shotgun pellets. So you load them in the gun, you fire it, and when it pops out, it turns into a perfectly arched hatchet every time, like that one gun from Borderlands 2.
Awesome. Thank you, Oscar. I really do appreciate that, buddy.
All right, just be sure the safety's on, especially if you're stupidly pointing the barrel at your face, which you shouldn't do. It's a safety tip.
Well, now that I've passed the test, I'm more knowledgeable about this here subject.
Yes, taking a test is definitely the way you learn things and not studying for the test. Anyway, that'll be one wealth that you can owe me a favor.
You know I'm good for the wealth there, buddy.
Considering you've never paid your bills, I'd prefer you take the favor.
Fine, Oscar. I'll owe you another favor.
All right, same deal as your friend here. Find me a particularly rare, exotic, or interesting piece of salvage.
All right, buddy. I got you. Cute. I also got this here knife. I was hoping you could sharpen it for me.
That is a magic knife. It never dulls.
Is that what that does?
Well, that's one of the benefits, yes, but no, that's also the butterfly knife. Legend has it the goddess of stealth herself once wielded that knife. It can summon an assassin butterfly.
Ooh. It's not going to assassinate me, is it?
Oh, no, it's like your friend. It'll do what you say, just like your dogs, except more obedient.
Oh, I do like friends.
Except more obedient.
More obedient. What do you mean? My dogs are totally obedient.
One of
say-
them has already peed on your boot twice.
I was gonna say you
He's
say
just
is they.
marking his territory.
Ew. You say, I feel like both of them are over in a random pile of junk, like pulling something out, and the entire thing falls over.
They literally
Oh,
are.
that happens from time to
time. That's awesome.
Yeah, always a pleasure doing business with the Arkansas, especially when you pay your bill.
But I didn't pay my bill this time. And I
No,
didn't
this time
before,
you
I guess,
did.
either.
This time you did, and he pulls out a large scroll, unrolls it, marks a box. You still owe me 4 wealth. Or 4 favors. Find a lot of scrap and we'll be even.
Alright. It's fair
No,
enough
the
to
scrap
me.
that your dogs are stealing from my dump does not count.
But that's not precious metal.
I don't want precious metal, I want scrap.
That's scrap.
Artificing with gold is so fucking boring, everybody can do that. Anyway, good luck and good travels to you, whatever you're doing. Because I don't have a plot reason to know about your secret mission, so. And so you guys all rendezvous at the city gate around midday. I'm assuming you had lunch at the Bard Rock Cafe. And so you get there, and there's a very familiar merchant, at least familiar to Shrike. A guy that looks vaguely like 8 or 9 other guys. That's right, it's John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Oi! This is my old pal Shrike, the guard. No, that's too Oscar. Oi! This is my old pal Shrike, the guard.
We are not
Hope you've been well.
friends.
After how well you treated me and my brothers, I thought you were like one of the family. You're an honorary member of the Jingleheimer Schmidts.
Fuck.
Can I interest you and your friends in any wares before you leave the city walls?
Shrike's just gonna walk right by.
Anyway, anything you want to replenish, you can buy potions or medical supplies. Otherwise, he just has the random shit you have in your packs you can buy more of. Like your pipe leaf or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's up. Kahani's
Yeah.
like, I'll take 2 pack. Does some calculations. 3 packs of the pipe weed, please.
Oh, sure, here you go. Any friend who strikes is a friend of mine. I don't think he had a Cockney accent before he does now.
Many thanks.
Off with an instance. Not friends!
Wait, are you not friends with me or not friends with them? I'm confused about the syntax.
You!
Shit! He pulls out the family Christmas card list and crosses Shrike's name off.
Damn.
Well, they're not friends. Why would she get a card?
That's fair. I think Ursula's gonna look at what he's got, and she's gonna turn to him and say, do you have a bag of books?
Regular books?
It's
Like,
an
sure,
item in the in equipment.
Yeah.
It's a bag of books.
Like he's thinking, like, maybe. Let me say here, like, the people don't ask for books very often. I'm bad at keeping the Cockney accent's new, so I tried it and I liked it, but I'm having trouble being consistent about it, so I'll try harder next time. He rummages through, he pulls out a leather-bound pile of 3 books. Like, you know, the classic, like 1800s school child, I put a belt around my books, that thing.
Okay. I would like a bag of books.
Oh, a bag. I'm so sorry. He undoes the belt. He pulls out a burlap sack and he drops in the Twilight trilogy into there and hands it to you.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Well, we have
All right.
kindling now.
Those are free, right?
Yeah, I feel like these books are the beginning of a new dawn for you guys.
Dump truck and forklift start like tugging at Arkansas's pant legs, and he goes, "What do you two want?" And they're like, and they're like, okay. And he's like, "See there, Jingleheimer Smiths. How about that? Where we want that there chew toy? You got any chew toys over there?"
Oh, sure. He lives and he finds he's like, I have lots of fresh ones. And I also have this one used one. He pulls out what appears to be like a bulbous, bodiless head with a large eyeball and several eyeball stalks on it. That looks like it's been chewed not by a dog, but some sort of like the tooth marks more consistent with, from your observation, an alligator.
Is it like good size for the pugs?
Oh, I mean, it was a good size for an alligator to chew on. They'll just have to pick a spot.
That might be a little bit too big for these little guys. Got anything a little smaller, a little more compact? Maybe with a squeaker? The pugs do like the squeakers.
Oh, Squeaker, hold on. He's rummaging through the... No, not that one. That one's for...
Ursula looks at the Twilight trilogy and she's like, well... And then she puts them in her bag and says, never mind.
Alright, somebody pick a random thing that's... You know, actually, no, I'm gonna do... I got a hot... He pulled out 2 pair of hot dogs. Little rubber hot dogs.
Perfect.
One looks like it has ketchup on it, one looks like it has mustard on it. For some reason, the creator didn't just put... Yeah, one didn't, like... The creator could have just made 2 hot dogs with all the condiments on them. No, they spared the expense and only mustard, only ketchup.
Right. They gotta save costs.
And there's a serious issue with tariffs in the Five Kingdoms, so...
Dump truck and forklift, like, scrabble up to the Jingleheimer Schmidt and start, like panting and with their tongues out, like, kind of like begging for the toys. Yeah,
Okay,
it looks like they're the ones you want.
Alright, well, I'll give you 2. Both of them for 1 wealth.
Okay, sounds like a deal.
He holds out his hand for money, expecting you to understand what money is.
Oh, I don't have any money.
You definitely do, but I think he doesn't know that.
Oh, you need one of these wealths? I'll pay the man.
There you go. Okay, you have some chew toys now. They're very obnoxiously squeaky.
And they're gonna
5
be
seconds until
curled
they
up.
rip the tweakers out.
No.
Tyler, when was the last time you owned a dog and gave them a squeaky toy?
Not my little pugs. They're hard to get to. Well, okay, they're gonna annoy Shrike for the next five seconds then.
Yes, because 5 seconds later, both of those squeaky toys are getting chucked into a river.
Alright, does anybody else need anything from the Jingleheimer Schmidt merchant caravan?
Oh, how much do I owe you for the books?
Oh, whatever they're... so I was going to just price the stuff I named at 1 wealth, but if there's a listed price in the book, you can pay that. Otherwise, 1 wealth.
If you gave me 5 books, then it would be 2 wealth.
How many... Twilight's a trilogy, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I give you 3 books, would be 1 wealth.
Okay.
I do have a quartet of books if you're interested. He pulls out a quartet of books labeled The Song of the Lioness.
Take those. They are much better.
I'll even throw in this 5th book that's a biography of the author. So that you have 5 books. Because 4 books sounds like an incorrect amount.
I was looking more for, like, practical books, but I guess that works.
I'm just doing this as a bit. Your book to do whatever they're supposed to mechanically do.
I'll make it work. What's the series called?
The Song of the Lioness.
Okay. And a biography. Okay, got it.
Yes, the biography of the author. So you have access to the author's canonical Wikipedia article from... Canonically, the Toronto world, which is our world, did exist in Bard Rock Cafe Campaign 1. And therefore, books from that world can somehow bound up here, so... I'm not going to try and reconcile that with technology level or anything.
Oh. I didn't tell you what my rolls were.
Oh yeah, what were your D100 rolls? You'll resolve that now.
40 and 20.
Okay, 40's pretty fucking funny. 20. Alright, 20 is empirically bad, but also funny. Do you want... They're both bad for you.
I liked your expression on 40.
Okay. A purple ball and chain appear attached to your legs, and you cannot jump until you find a way to get it removed. You can also not climb.
What the heck is this thing on my leg? Gosh dang it! The pugs start nibbling on it.
It is hard metal. They're making no progress. But as you guys march out of the city, about a minute later it disappears. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Bard Rock Cafe has been a Bard Rock Network production. I am Paul, and I have been your Master of Ceremonies. I run the network socials, so all the socials in the show notes are going to be your best way to find me. My personal stuff's for Magic the Gathering stuff, mostly, so don't follow that.
Hello or goodbye. I am Alana. I have been Shrike. And you can find me here. You can also find me on the YouTube channel in the Space Rock Cafe campaign, as well as under Distaff Productions, where my films will be posted, and Distaff Editing, where all of my other side projects will go, as well as in the Grey Matter podcast. Check that one out. It's a fairly fun show.
All right, thank you for listening, everybody. I am Khadija. I've been playing Kahani. I am not that prolific online. You can find me just one place. That is Blue Sky. My first name.bardrockcafe.com. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for listening, everybody. This is Tyler. Play Arkansas McGraw. You can find me here on Discord or on Instagram. The handle is Tyler Losey. If you want to talk magic or anime, I'm always up for a good conversation. Thank you.
Hi, I am Ursa, and I have been playing Ursula Yinks. I suggest that you don't find me anywhere. My socials are a mess. But I am here, and I primarily do editing for this show, as well as some other projects here at Bard Rock Cafe.
All right. Thank you all for listening. Have a good night.
I really do this twice? Surely one of these new characters can take care of it. I am the god of time. I don't have... Well, I guess I do have... Fine. I've been told the contract says I need to do this twice an episode. Thank you for listening to Bard Rock Cafe. Your support means so much to us. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Dragon Master Games, and consider purchasing items for your home games from their online storefront. And if you're still on the fence about becoming a network booster, please know that funds from boosters help us pay our artists, editors, and web hosting fees. The more support we get, the more content our network as a whole can produce. So go to Patreon or Ko-fi and become a booster today. Links to all of that can be found in the show notes. Hang on. You've reached Baragon. I don't care how funny the bit is, I'm not winking in this podcast anymore.